Hi, my name's Birtwell. I work as a fitness professional, mainly for Leeds City Council. I also swim teach and lifeguard for them. I also have my own personal training business. As a child, growing up, fitness wasn't my favourite thing in the world to be doing. I was quite a large child, so fitness was something that I just kind of stayed away from. And then eventually I started to do a little bit of skiing with school, I started to do a little bit of swimming, and finding that I actually quite enjoyed fitness. 3, 2, back to singles, lift up for me, lift. Eventually I then went to boarding school. I was just swimming in the pool that they had on site, and one of the coaches came and said to me, "I think you're a really good swimmer." And I was like, wow. I think it was probably one of the first times anybody has ever said you're actually good at anything. They actually picked me for their swim team and I started to swim for them. Suddenly the weight started shedding off and I was able to eat correctly and learn a little bit more about my nutrition and my diet through being in the swim team. And then after that, I was involved in everything, pretty much sport-wise. I was on the hockey team, trampolining, everything. Any activity I could possibly get my hands onto, I did. And 3, and 2. Hold it here, guys. Then I came back to Leeds from boarding school and I started swimming at the local sports centre, Birtwell Sports Centre. I used to go swimming there nearly every single day. One of the managers in the centre, Adam Hoddle, he came up and basically said, you know, we see you here all the time, we think you're an absolute awesome swimmer. Have you ever thought about being a lifeguard? And I was like, oh, no, I've never thought about that at all. And they gave me the information of what I needed to do to become a lifeguard. I went away, sat exams, which is not my best forte, passed them because it actually was something that I was extremely interested about doing, and then kind of came back to them where they gave me a job. They really pushed me and helped me determine what I wanted to do, so they kind of asked me, we think you should do, you know, your fitness qualification. So they put me through that and I passed that, and then one day they had a coach that was ill. And they said, Annie, we need you to go and do some aerobics for us. And I was like, no. But I went for it. After that, they asked me to continue doing classes for them. And I just built on that, on top of that, and then did more and more courses to improve and increase my knowledge of the fitness profession. My confidence levels are not that great, but when I do my classes and when I perform, that's when it really sort of shines out of me and my confidence comes across to other people, who then I see it shining out of them, and I see the, you know, the happiness that it brings to their faces, that I'm helping, you know, all these people to succeed and do what they want or get that hour of peace away from whatever's going on in their life, the same as what I get when I come and do it. As I might inspire them, people inspire me as well, you know. I love what I do, so that's what I do. Elbow to knee, we go, in. So my biggest inspiration was probably my mum growing up. I used to see her in the whole leg warmers, the thong leotards, the tight pants, running out the house most mornings to go to either a step class or an aerobics class. She actually now, massive compliment to me, I obviously inspire her slightly because she comes to my classes on a regular basis. I try and keep her fit as well as try to keep, you know, everybody else fit as well. She was in the paper for her, she did a 13-hour marathon aerobics. So seeing her doing that just made me just so proud of her, and I wanted to have people to be as proud of what I was doing. I wanted my mum to be proud of me, my dad to be proud of me, eventually figuring out what it was in life that I was supposed to be doing, and I think this is definitely it. I would have said a long time ago my favourite sport would have been swimming. I loved it, I was good at it, But then I got taken out of my comfort zone by one of my best friends who she put me in for the Leeds half marathon and had me training for about 4 weeks beforehand. So I said, yeah, you're involved and we're doing it. And I was like, right, you've got 4 weeks to make me run. And at the time, I didn't run at all. And she did it. We ran nearly every single day and we built it up slowly. And then I did the Leeds half marathon. And it was a massive achievement for me as a non-runner. I was only 9 minutes, I think, or 10 minutes behind her. And as an accomplished runner herself, she runs every single day. It was like, wow. I love to run outside and, you know, just kind of clear my mind and look at all the natural beauty that we've got going on in our great city. At first, it's really difficult. You know, it's really tough to get through that fitness barrier of motivation. You know, you have to really motivate yourself and believe in yourself and believe that you can succeed and you can do it. It's one of the most amazing things you can do.